All right, so we're back with another video for you guys, another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Mr. Organik back on the No Jumper channel. I guess he's back on Sharp Tank, talking with or interviewing with Sharp, which is really the same thing. Sharp Tank, whatever show you guys want to call it. They still all are on the No Jumper channel. They all work for Adam. Adam is their boss. Adam is the one that cuts them out a check. So Adam's still the big man, right? But this is Organik begging to be back on their channel, I guess to get some clout, because this channel ain't doing that well. So I guess this is gonna somewhat help get some people to go back on Organik's channel and watch his channel, probably buy some merch. It seems like at this point Organik really needs you guys to desperately buy this merch. He's been pushing it like crazy, man. Have you seen his community section, his Instagram? He's been pushing the merch like crazy. It's like almost like desperation at this point. But anyways, we're gonna jump right into this interview, this video. A lot of people have been hitting me up in the comment section on several videos. They're like, you gotta check this out, you gotta react to it. So let's check this out.
Definitely, I appreciate it, man. Have no fear, Mr. Organik is here. First and foremost, I want to say blessings and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I know you started this journey about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Still being here consistent and being yourself. It's a pleasure to see, man. So I want to congratulate you on that.
Thank you, bro. It's been a hell of it's been a hell of a road, especially with a lot of the transitions and things that took place. Because the last time you was here, you came to old office.
Yeah, I was at the old office.
Around,
yeah, for sure. I've seen it, man.
You know, I know you came in. Some of the faces have changed.
Yeah.
You know, and what people do.
Yeah.
You know, the office got a little bigger. You know, it definitely changed, man. It was some good and it was some bad, but
that's life.
That's life.
When you climb to the top, man, you got to go through peaks and valleys. You know what I mean? And you got to enjoy all that process. People just want to be at the top. Right. They don't want to see the valley. They don't want to see the avalanches. And They don't want to see the abominable snowman come out the cave and grab you. You got to go through all that to get to the top to enjoy it for real. So I've been there, done that, man. So to come back full circle with a different perspective of life, man, it feels good, man. Especially see you in your position you are in.
I thank you, man. Like, especially the journey we about to walk down with you. Like, with your work, man. I've been with your work since I first met you. You know, and you walked in and we did some millions.
For sure.
We did some together. Like, so it's dope to see Mr. Organik still thriving. But I noticed, like, as we were talking about earlier, like, you want something a little bit more. It seems like, are you getting tired with it?
Yeah. So me always living in the future, because I'm a manifestator. So it's like I'm always thinking in the future. What I'm gonna do now, what I'm gonna do next. If this don't go right, if this go right. And I wasn't enjoying the moment.
Right.
I come from Southeast San Diego, bro, the bottom of the bottom. I made it to the top of the top with millions of dollars, and I didn't enjoy it because
He said he's a manifestator. He manifests his things. Bro, you've been only rich for like barely a year, maybe like 2 years. Not even 2 years, man. I don't know what this guy is talking about. Like, he thinks that when you get super rich, like, it's super risky or something like that. You know how many, like, multi-millionaires with car collections are on YouTube? Like, Manny Koshman has a way more bigger car collection. TJ Millionaire Mentor, who's also a black man, has an insane car collection. He's had cars way before Organik even made it, way before any other YouTuber made it. He's not like desperate to get rid of the cars, nothing. I don't know what this is, like just basically a broke clown complaining and whining about anything, man. Organik, cut it out, man. You're capping, all right? And why does it so hard to find this video? I mean, if you search for it on YouTube, yeah, obviously it will pop up because it just happened like a day or two ago. But it just didn't get the same amount of views as the first time Organik was on No Jumper. And then I realized you got to scroll all the way down to get to the Sharp Tank category, right? And then you'll see it right here. Like, if you, like, I just happen to be scrolling because I'm exploring the page. But if you're not really interested in the No Jumper and you don't really have a whole lot of time and you're just checking out the first, you know, category of uploads or whatever, and you don't see it there because you see like the last upload was like 17 hours ago or something like that, then you'll probably like just click off the page or whatever. And then it hit me. I was like, hold on, Sharp Tank. When you get to the Sharp Tank category, right, you will see that like the video right before the one day I guess Sharp did with Organik was like almost a month ago. So I'm like, does that mean that Sharp really had nothing else to do, had no other people to talk to, nobody to interview, that he was like, hold on, man, let me just call up that clown that's been begging me on his knees like a THOT. Let me call that THOT Organik and see if he wants to pop back on the show, because Look at this. The last one was like a month ago. Sharp sits down with Jenny 6ix9ine. This is a month ago. So he hasn't been, I guess, producing anything. Only like 2 days ago that they dropped something with Organik. So I think this is like they just didn't have anything else to do, man. It seems like No Jumper. It's just like basically bringing people that have no talent at this point. Like it used to be he brought people that have talent. I mean, he still brings a lot of people that do have talent, or people are like industry known people, like celebrities and shit like that. But I feel like he's also expanding and bringing clowns like Organik. I mean, the only reason he got Organik in the first place is because Fresh and Fit went viral with that little clip about the high value, whatever. But Organik ain't no high value anything, man. Cut it out.
Always on to the next. I was fighting
over there for sure.
Oh, for sure. So it was like, 6 supercars and mansions, Ferraris, Rolls Royces, and I couldn't go outside because the paranoia of where I had to deal with, you know what I'm saying? The paranoia of women. I can't even enjoy the thing I love is women. I can't even enjoy it to that degree because I know every black man goes down to the hands of a woman, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, what did I sign up for? And I know I'm in LA, I'm in a Rari with a green beard. Everybody know 3 of them. Everybody know Mr. Organik. Nigga, I'm walking around.
Not every single black man with money and cars and a nice house goes down because of a woman, man. It's because of your choices. All right. There is so many black people that I know personally that are very successful. They have a lot of exotic cars. They have nice homes, and nothing happened to them. Nothing ever happens to them. There's people, like I said earlier, like TJ Millionaire Mentor. That is a legit millionaire, right? I don't talk about TJ Millionaire Mentor. I never really react to his videos all that much because he's a legit guy. Everything he says is pretty legit. He's a stand-up guy. He's made his money, ethically, and, everything you would think of when it comes to people that actually start a business, a successful business. They run it right. They treat people good. They don't shit on people. And he's so rich. All right, you guys can go check his channel. He didn't have to liquidate. He didn't have to do nothing, man. I don't know what Organik. And I think TJ Millionaire Mentor realized Organik was a clown early on. There was actually one clip where he was like, he was telling Organik, I think it was when a tall guy went to pick up his Lamborghini Aventador. He told Organik, you talk too much. I think somebody recorded that little short segment clip and it went viral somewhere. I'm sure you guys can find it. He said Organik talks too much, and that is his problem. He does talk way too damn much. He digs himself in a big hole. All that shit he used to clown people on live streams, especially on IG Live, man. You can't forget those live streams. Shitting on people, calling people peasants and peons and roaches and just like all kinds of derogatory, negative. Now he's like all of a sudden, I want to be positive. No, you want to be positive because you're a broke bum. Now you really want those peasants, those roaches, all the people you used to clown on to come back in your life and buy the merch, man. Because that's the only thing he's pushing real hard. He can't push crypto because crypto's falling apart. His Organik coin was a scam. Vault Inu was a disaster. He just got paid to promote that crap to his own followers, taking advantage of his own followers. The raffle was a disaster. Like, this dude is a massive disaster. He's taken advantage of so many people. Even his high school friends exposed him. I have people that I even worked out with, did collabs with him. Actually, we're going to be dropping a video about the collab he did when he was at the Circa. He scammed somebody out of like $1,500 talking about he helps people. Man, cut it out, man. You cap a shit.
300,000-400,000 on you on a light day. Like, nigga, what am I doing? I can't enjoy it because I know what comes with this. Yeah. So once I was sitting at the top of that mountain for like a year straight and just feel like a villain trapped in a house and can't go outside, and I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, where's my peace of mind gonna be? Where I'm gonna live in a moment and enjoy that. Right. So I just came to a transition. I wanted to travel and see the world, and that's what I did. A few months ago, I got rid of everything. Big ass houses, all my cars for the most part, besides like a couple, and went to go see the world. Went to Switzerland.
Yeah, I saw you was traveling a lot, man.
Yeah, I went to Switzerland, Germany, France. I wanted to see the world. I want to see how people over there live. I ain't too many ever just put their feet in Switzerland. You know what I'm saying? Like a real from where I'm from. Right. Interact out there. So they seeing real Marvel. They seeing real goddamn Black Panther walk the street.
Even when he went to Switzerland, he was living like a bum in a studio apartment, man. Cut it out, man. You weren't living like what you claimed to be living. Everything you had in the U.S. was based off something you took advantage of your own people with, made some quick, fast, easy money, and then just spent it on leased exotic cars and leased homes didn't know what you were doing, couldn't really invest or reinvest the money. But somehow he wrote books, he provided financial advice, master classes, mentorship, coaching. I'm like, who the fuck is buying this crap? This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's just making some fast, quick money and spending it to make it look like a certain image, and then fooling you guys with the masterclass and mentorship programs. Like, it's so obvious. I mean, I guess it's obvious to people that are legitimately rich, legitimately successful, and they see all this clown activity, and they're like, hold on, what is this guy doing? But I guess to the broke people, the peasants that are watching him, and they're just like, their eyes are so like focused on the material stuff, they really think he knows what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. Like I said, when he was in Switzerland, he was living like a bum. Every other video, he kept talking about all these business deals, business here, business there. My lawyer's doing this, my manager's doing this. And then he comes back to the U.S. and he says, oh, well, I didn't know that the visa was only for 90 days or something like that. I thought it was like 90 days exclusively, or however many days it was when I'm actually in Switzerland. It doesn't matter if I go to trips outside of it. I'm like, dude, how do you have all these lawyers working for you, like facilitating the businesses in the background that you kept claiming you had meetings with? It's like, this dude is cap, man. He's taking advantage of the black community, every community for that matter. He's taking advantage of people, using you folks, you stupid idiots. You got to wake the fuck up.
They mesmerized, you hear me? They want to touch the skin. Damn, baby, let me get acquainted out here. They are devouring the God, you know what I mean? But it was like, I came for chillness and they want to feast upon the flesh, you know what I'm saying? And I did partake, you know what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I mean? But I came for peace of mind in the bag, and realizing that Switzerland, 1 out of 4 people is millionaires. So I want to see how they move with the money. It's quiet as a mouse. They ride the train. They fucking walk to places. They eat salads and wear the same gray and brown suits every day. It's not what I truly want to be, but I want to see how real money move. And I realized me having everything, being so flashy and boisterous, put a hindrance on my life. And I didn't want to do that. So out there, it gave me peace of mind, realizing, yeah, I didn't need all that, you know, just live above more normal and have a lot of assets, buy a lot of watches,
You feel like
get a lot of gold.
Because I know you wear a lot of jewelry.
Yeah.
Man, a lot of it.
A lot of
gold
it.
pieces,
Yeah.
all types.
Went crazy.
I know you was out there wearing some of your jewelry. How'd you feel? Like,
I feel like
a
See, this is how a dummy sounds. He's like, oh, well, I realized I didn't need all the cars. I needed watches and gold. No, that's not how successful people think, idiot. Successful people diversify. You got to learn. That's why they have a word called diversifying your assets, diversifying your money. How else did you think they came out with that word in the financial books and the financial? Like, this dude doesn't know what he's doing. He just acting and sounding stupid, putting on a certain image for people to fall for, all right? You got to diversify your money, all right? Gold and watches might be up. It's just everything has its own little niche, its own little industry, its own market, its own supply and demand. Yeah, watches might be doing well this month, all right? You might have a huge gain in certain types of watches. The next couple of months, it might drop. Gold is the same way. It goes up and down, right? For the most part, it's been going up because of all the crap that's been going on in our economy and how politics is factoring in and a lot of different things. Money is other. They keep printing more money that affects certain types of industries. Cars, real estate. For the most part, real estate is a pretty solid business. But the point is, you got to diversify. Organic is just like, oh, well, I can just move my money in watches and gold and shit like that. Man, Organic, cut it out, man. You capping. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just trying to sound like you know what you're talking about. Talking about in Switzerland, 1 in 4 people are millionaires, and I'm going there. I thought you were the millionaire. I thought that you were the guy that wrote the books on how to be a millionaire, but you're going to go over there to figure out what millionaires do? I thought you were the guy. It's like, you guys got to wake up out of this. You are getting some fooled.
Felt type buffoonish. I felt type goddamn dancing monkey. Yeah. Like, they looking at me like, hey, what you, hey, dude. Like, they want to talk to me like and jiving. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not that, like, I'm like, damn, that's how it is. So that's when I start getting to the Van Cleef and the Googling and real stones. Like, this still a 30 ball, only the real know it, you hear me? So like, now you get a different decor. This got a lawyer, this bitch doctor, oh, you got the Van Cleef on? moist at the bottom.
Yeah.
They see that on a peripheral.
Right.
Like a ghetto, I don't want them type like that. They don't know what this is.
Cubans.
They want to get the big Cuban. So I still keep the heavy gold for just kind of, but you do this here. You do the plain Jane watch that you paid 24, but for 25 when you walk out the door. Yeah. You get a different type of calisthenics of life. Yeah. And you got more peace of mind because it ain't those glittery and bring so many vultures in. They can't catch it from the far. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're able to marinate in your glow a little bit more. Right. So I realized that out there, got rid of like all that extra bulky crazy jewelry I had and bought me real timepieces. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they got value. Put them in a vault, let them sit. I buy today for 60, it's worth 120 as soon as I walk out the door. Right. And I ain't got to touch it. Yeah. I learned that shit out there. Yeah. And it changed my life and perspective.
You're right. Bust down ain't the way to go on any, especially with watches and shit like that, because like you said, you put that in a vault. Like people like certain years of things.
Come on, man.
So
you know what's so crazy is people were going on live telling him about this stuff, and he was shitting on people. He was taking a dump on people, saying, oh, do you actually have this watch? Well, when you get this watch, peon, you roach, then you can talk, then you can voice your opinion. But now he's learning the hard way, man, and it's a good thing he learned the hard way. He actually went broke. I don't think he's going to be able to make it back until, like I said, all these peasants, which people that are broke are normally... they always remain broke. All right, they're going to come back and get fooled again by this guy, Organik. Organik is good at manipulating people, brainwashing people into thinking there is value in whatever he does for you, all right? But hopefully those of you guys that have woke up, you can see what the heck is going on right now. It's very obvious, all right? He never owned the cars he claimed he owned. He never owned the houses. You saw the viral clip on Fresh and Fit, the one that I guess really skyrocketed or whatever, where he put basically shame on the woman that asked him to pull out a deed, and he said, oh, how can I show a deed? Y'all probably seen the clip already by now. So turned out the woman was right. Organik never owned any home, pretty much what I've been telling you guys, never owned any cars, never owned nothing. All right, everything was a rental. This guy is fooling you guys. He's going to keep on fooling you guys. Now he just needs you guys to buy the cheap-ass merch. That's why he's been, like, pushing it like crazy. He's been creating all kinds of designs. Literally every, 2 days he's got a new design because the last one ain't selling out. The people he's working with, man, it's all obvious. Y'all got to wake the fuck up.
That 08 Rolly might be a little bit more worth than the 09,
Most definitely.
10, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess they go by years.
They go by years, and they go by, they definitely by years and models and everything like that. Special editions, one of whatever, that takes it to another level. But once I realized this, that I spent $100,000 on Patek, and then when I go to sell it, I get 50 back. I just burned 50 racks for what? When I could have bought me something for 100, and it was worth 300 when I walked out the door. You hear me? Yeah. I'm trying to impress the wrong. Because, man, I need to impress myself and have this wealth, and at the same time attract what I need to be. And that's people with big money, with big minds. And that's where I'm at now. So I changed my whole perspective.
You guys just heard that. He said he bought a Patek for 100, and when he went back to sell it, it was like 50 because it was modified, it was customized. That's what I told you guys before, all right? Organik is a dummy. I've been telling you guys this stuff. I've been telling you people like CJ on 32s is a stupid idiot. The jewelers are making they know CJ on 32 is a clown, all right? CJ just knows how to make raffle money. He knows how to fool people into buying raffle tickets.
And now I'm enjoying life, living in the moment. Not so caught on what's gonna happen tomorrow. I want to enjoy the day, because tomorrow never promised till you get there, and we're not always gonna get there. I need today to be beautiful. I want to go outside and go for a hike and enjoy that. Not be concerned about, you know what I'm saying, oh, they're gonna break in my crib at home. I showed it on social media. I'm not showing my cribs and none of that no more. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done that.
I just never thought it was small.
Hold on, man. That's not... See, I feel like he'd be like twisting things to fit his narrative. He says, oh, he couldn't go outside to enjoy life, hiking or whatever, because he's always worried because he has all these nice cars, he has a big house, that people are going to break in, right? People are just going to go all the way to the Malibu Hills or whatever and break into his house. That's not true. All right, there is so many people that are multi-millionaires. There's people that probably live next door to you that are multi-millionaires, that have nice cars. But the most important thing is they move correctly, all right? They're not out here like shitting on people, like talking down on people, throwing shade on people, labeling people as peasants, peons, like cockroaches, like just all kinds of derogatory, negative behavior, negative talk. People like TJ Millionaire Mentor. I'm going to keep saying it until it rings into people's heads, until people actually go on TJ Millionaire, who's also a social media influencer. He has YouTube, he has Instagram, he shows off all the cars. He has a way bit better car collection than Organik. He has almost pretty much all the cars, and he just took delivery of a few more. I think he took delivery of the new Ferrari. I don't know which one it is. Ferrari always has like new cars coming out like every day now. He has the STO Lamborghini Huracan. He has the Aventador SVJ. He's had all these cars. He's never had these types of issues that Organik is talking about. Manny Kochman has hypercars, Bugattis, Paganis, P1s. I think those are pretty much, and then he has all the SLRs, like freaking like 10 of those. He has all the Rolls Royces. He lives in a big ass house. So many guys like that. The Hamilton collection. There's white people, black people, Latino people. I mean, you guys remember early on, what was that guy, that Latino guy? I think his name is Salamandrin or something like that. He had a big channel on YouTube, and then it seems like he just kind of like, I don't know, quit or fell off or something like that. He had a nice car collection. Nothing happened to him. Daily driven exotics. I mean, Organik, cut it out. Cut the cap out, man. It has nothing to do with the cars. It has nothing to do with the house. It really has nothing to do with the assets, all right? It has to do with you, your personalities, and how you move, man. You move real, like, once he got the money, his real personality came out. That showed you how toxic he was, how he didn't really care about people. He always felt like he was number one and everybody else is below him, beneath him. Everyone else just are supposed to be slaves to him. They're supposed to worship him. They're supposed to get on their knees. They're supposed to empty out their pockets and support him. This is how you'll listen, like, he labels like certain types of people as supporters, the ones that actually put money in his pocket. If you don't put money in his pocket, he doesn't give two shits about you. And that's not how all these other people move. That's not how all these other millionaires move. They don't like talk down on people like this.
Cars, right? I don't like, if I get a new piece of jewelry, I don't get online and show it. You know what I'm saying? Like, here, you just see me in it.
Right.
It's better that way than, because when you push in people's face, man, the vultures come, homie.
Right.
The haters get a little bit more haterish, and now they want to do something.
For sure.
You constantly keep putting it in their face.
Especially when you ain't telling them how to get it. You ain't showing them. You ain't breaking down the statistics of what this is. And, man, you can do it, too. If you got to stamp on that a little more, it saves you. I always had a cloak of protection on me because I give so much game. I give so much of myself. Yeah. So, thank God that never happened to me. Besides that one time I defended myself.
Yeah, somebody pulled a gun on the store.
Yeah, I beat him up, took the gun.
Took the gun from him.
Yeah, God is great.
Black Stevens go.
Oh, yeah, they time. They seem to go hard to kill. You know, I'm more gun with my day, but this hell, goddamn equalizer. I give you 10 seconds, I'm gonna break your damn nose and put a goddamn spoon in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of guy, but I don't want to bring that out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I was protected by that. I always think the city for allowing me to live the way I lived here because it was dangerous. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I move with, respect. Yeah. So, but now I remove that out of my life. Like, I'm gonna still give game, but I don't got to show everything because, like I said, I gotta sleep with guns everywhere I go, guns everywhere. And I'm a gun guy, but I shouldn't have to be that way. I should be able to be cool. I should be able to relax. Yeah. And that's where I'm at now in life, and I'm enjoying it. My mom ain't got to call me and we're like, oh, where you going today? Don't wear that watch. Don't wear that chain. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my best friends, he's been on Joe Rogan 2 times. My guy, Will Harris, he got a channel called Anatomy of a Fighter. He's talking to Joe Rogan about me, how he's paranoid of the life I live. You know what I'm saying? So it really instilled in me, like, okay, let me relax.
Yeah, other is talking about it.
Right.
Organik wants to make it seem like he was living in like a $25 million house and he had like $30 million in cars. Like, he's one of those super elites, man. Cut it out, man. You lived in a house that was like $2-3 million. All right, $2-3 million is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, it's still a lot of money. He had probably cars, probably like for $1 million. There is, and this is like, you guys, depending on where you live right now, and some parts of this country in the U.S., all right, I think I'm honestly starting to think that it might be very common now that the prices of things have gone up so high that $1 million doesn't feel like rich anymore. Like, all the houses in my neighborhood are well over $1 million. So everybody in my neighborhood is pretty much a millionaire, if you really want to think about it like that. Because all the houses in my neighborhood, I'm talking about every house, there's probably like 1, maybe 2 houses that are right under $1 million, a few. But for the most part, everybody's house is well over $1 million. Some are like $2 million, some are $3 million, depending on if they renovate the houses. But I mean, all over the East Coast, West Coast, and even like the the southern states now, they're getting up there now. Like in Texas, there's homes now like that are well over $1 million. So it's not like he was living like in a, like, I get it, like he talks like he lived in like a $20 million house or something like that. Like he lived like so rich. No, you lived like, yeah, you were rich, you were well off, but you wasn't like that guy that you wanted to make it seem on. So this is why I'm giving you guys perspective in case you guys are just tuning in. His house was like at the most $2-3 million. It's a lot of money, especially if you live in a state where homes are like 100, 200,000, and you're like, well, 2-3 million is a lot. Yes, it's a lot for you. But if you live in New York, if you live in, California, if you live in Florida, you live in Boston, man, those states, like, home prices are out of control. All right. So let's just get some perspective. He wasn't the guy that he's trying to like portray himself to be. Like, he wasn't like Manny Koshman, he wasn't TJ Miller Mentor, he wasn't like Tyler Perry rich. Like, cut it out. Like, he's making it seem like he was on Tyler Perry's level. Like, he had $100 million estate or something like that. Like, cut it out, man. You goofy.
They got me scared. Like, goddamn, they got a premonition. You know what I'm saying? Let me goddamn hold on. So once I did that, God got rid of the stuff I didn't need and gave me the stuff I needed. Peace of mind, living in the moment, and just being a more, a person with humility. I'm not the most humble in the world because God didn't make me that way. He would make me 6'6", 230 pounds, and not to stand in a real organic way. Yeah, he wouldn't give me that. Humble. Yeah, he wanted me to stand out, be boisterous, but at the same time, give that empathy to people. Give that respect a little bit more to people. Yeah. I used to be a guy walking the door, they open it up. Yeah, you supposed to open the door for me. Watch out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I'm like, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me hold the door, let you go in first, and I'm going to come behind you. Yeah. That's the person
No, that's the person you are because you were broke. Because when you were rich, you were not that person. Now you're broke. Now you can't, he's like, I'm not going to show where I live now. Now you don't want to show because you don't live the same lifestyle you had before with all the crypto scams you were doing, all the raffle shit you were doing, all that shit you were doing, taking advantage of people. Now you probably live like a real humble bum, like a peasant, like the people you used to clown on, you probably live just like them now. So now you're trying to be relatable to them and trying to humble yourself down, trying to be like this positive person. Let me open the door for you. Let me carry your bag for you. So the peasants that are watching you, the people that you're trying to relate to, can see that you're so approachable and positive, and you change your ways and be like, oh, let me get that $200-300 out of my check and go buy some of his merch and support him. No, you're just supporting the demon again. All right, because this is who Organik was. Once he got the money, Organik changed once he got the money. Even if you watch him way before he elevated in life, like his earlier days on YouTube, he still was a pretty decent guy. Once he got the money in his hands and elevated and got like, the exotic cars or whatever, like he became a complete asshole. All right, that's like very common to a lot of these other YouTubers. Like CJ32's asshole, right? As soon as he got exotic cars, he became a complete asshole. Before, if you watch his channel, like when he was making vlogs with his kids, little pranks around the house, like people like thought he was relatable, right? He was a guy that was an ex-felon or whatever, changed his life around, started hanging out with his kids and things like that. Relatable. As soon as he got money, he got a hold of the raffle stuff because Bam Man Cavo, CJ So Cool boosted up his channel, started holding money, started changing his look, started wearing more fashionable clothes, started putting jewelry on, started getting cars, started doing raffles back to back to back to back. Now he's a complete asshole. He wasn't an asshole all the way, earlier on during the early years on YouTube. Same thing with Organik, same thing with all these other guys, man. They just, once they get the money, their true identity, their true personality comes out. That's the real asshole vibe comes out. All right. Stop getting fooled by these guys, man. All these books they claim they sell to you, mentorship, master classes, all this bogus baloney speeches they be talking about, all that stuff is just baloney.
Do you feel like you go through like some of them type of moves because it's more because you on? Because I feel like this, if you weren't Mr. Organik, right, and you were just, nobody really knew you, but you still had all the jewelry.
Right.
I don't think like people really with you as much because you know why? They don't know what you're capable of. But when people watch you online and stuff like that, they feel like they know you. That's why people are getting the comments on you. Some people might hate and say something like they know you. For sure. But it's because they feel like they know you because they watch you all the time. They're not with you when the cameras go off. They don't know how you live. They don't really know what you eat, how you, man, nothing. Unless you show them.
Yeah, for sure. What I mean? So they feel so much more personable with you, so they feel like they can engage with you more.
No, that's not true. Sharp doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just exaggerating because he really doesn't know this guy. If Organik sits on video and shows you, hey, look, I took delivery of this Lamborghini Aventador. That's what he did, right? He said, look, guys, I took delivery of this Lamborghini Aventador when I was in Texas, linking up or collabing with Corey, right? Corey SSG or whatever. That he will show you that part. Then he'll get on IG Live and basically pee on, throw shots at his followers. Look at how I made it. I got this Lamborghini Aventador. You peons, you peasants will never have this, right? But if you actually look outside of the video, all right, you look at the plates on the car, you do some research on the car, then you find out, oh, this car is not his. So he claimed he took delivery, he bought this car. He never really bought it, never took delivery of it. Then he goes on and raffles off the car, claiming that then there's people that won the car, then puts up 3 goofy names. Again, you can go outside of the video, research those 3 names to find out that those 3 names there's not even identities in the nation associated with these 3 names, all right? So, yeah, he shows you, he does step 1 by showing you a certain thing on video, like the car. He shows you the winners of his raffle. But it's up to you to go and expand on that and actually figure out, hold on, is this car really his? Is these winners that he claimed won the raffle really these real people? Are these real people? Are these like made up people? And then you find out everything is a lie, all right? Now, 1 or 2 examples might be fine. People make mistakes. People might exaggerate things. It's social media. Everything is pretty much fake. But yeah, you give someone the benefit of the doubt. But then when it happens with crypto shit, all right, he claims, oh, Voltino this, Voltino that, every live stream, go get the Voltino, go get the Voltino, go get the Voltino. And then he stops completely talking about Voltino. Then he jumps on Organik Eno, his coin. Go get the Organik Eno, go get the Organic Eno. You're going to use it to buy my merch. It's going to go up in value. Then that disappears. Then he comes out with all these NFTs. Then you got to take everything now into perspective. From crypto, from the raffles, from taking delivery of cars. Then it just makes sense. Now you're just really taking advantage of people. It's not really about putting game and showing people how to get game and how to be as successful. Now it's really just about me, all personal gain at the cost of the people that are subscribed to his channel. And if you're not putting money in his pocket, then you are a fan, right? That's what he labels you. You are a fan, man. So it's not like, oh, like Sharp says, oh, well, you guys, it's up to what he puts on video and what people then take with it and run, right? It's not that, because you can look past that. You can look into it a little bit further. So stop getting fooled, man. It's just like, it's crazy.
Yeah, but that comes with the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been tapped into social media and how the trolls work and people, scrutinize your life. And it's something you have to deal with as being an influencer and being a person of, that stature. And it's okay to a certain degree. As long as it don't happen in real life, then we ain't got to, send them to God. Because you play in real life or you're going to die. Yeah. So, like, one of us is going to go. Yeah. And that's why I had to prevent a lot of, because I'm impervious to let some pass in person. Yeah. It's going to go down. So let me remove that chance.
How'd you feel about the P&B Rock?
Man, me up too, because, the P&B Rock shit, the Pop Smoke shit, the Nip shit, like, I'm seeing all this. I'm in LA at the prime, and I'm a nigga that live like this too. So it's like, man, it hurt my soul to witness that, because all the man wanted to do is grab something to eat. Of course, it's protocols and understanding where you at and where you're going. But damn, though, this is my people. Yeah. I'm a nigga came from nothing just like you. You want to kill me because I made it? Why you ain't come at me for game or ask me for a verse or ask me to wear your clothing line or something?
Organic niggas don't.
Organic, stop it, man. He says, oh, why do, he says, like, I'm black like you. Why would you come at me like that? I'm just like you. I just made it. No, the difference is you didn't just make it. You basically took advantage of a large community of people. You can call it the black community, the white community, the Latino community, but you took advantage of the online community, which is very diverse, right? You're taking advantage of people. You might take $1 from that person, $10 from this person, $100, $200 from this person, $300 from this person, $500. And that's how you build up yourself, right? Taking advantage of people. That's why he never shows you guys how it's done, because it's all about taking advantage of people. They can write books and just copy and paste every other bullshit off of another person's book, or a combination of 5 books, and just create their own book. It's just like if you wanted to create your own sauce, you would just take a combination of other existing sauce, like barbecue sauce, ketchup, mustard, relish, and then spin it off, and then that's your own sauce now. Now you created a combination of other people's sauces to make your own sauce. But that is not what Organik did. Organik took advantage of people. He didn't just like combine what other existing influencers did and just kind of spin it off that way, and then he can teach you guys to probably do the same thing. Maybe try it with different cheeses or different financial tools, like how to again diversify all kinds of assets. But he never did that because he doesn't even know how to diversify things. He just said, oh, I just moved my money from cars to watches. That means you're still throwing your money in one bucket. He doesn't know what he's doing. He only knows how to take advantage of people. That's what it is at his very core. Now, he can't promote crypto, right? Crypto's out the window. It's not doing that well. NFTs are out the window. He can't do sponsors. People are not really working with him because his channel ain't dropping numbers, so he can't really get sponsored. So now he's still back on the merch. He's only a one bucket type of guy. He's not a diversification type of guy. So once people realize this, and like I said, it's very hard for the average person to see it because you're not successful. You don't have a diversification of assets. So when you see someone like this, you might think they're rich. So you think, oh, everything he says is going to be true. It's not true, man. Maybe like 10% of it is true. 15%. I don't know what percent. It's a very low percent.
Give up game.
Right.
I don't know why, but in our culture, we're very greedy.
Extremely.
We're greedy, bro. Like, and we never want to give up something. Like, I don't know why it's just like that. It's something to hide. It's like a secret.
It's for everybody, man.
And it should be for everybody. Game should be for everybody, man. If everybody got some of the proper game or just some of the proper knowledge, man, we wouldn't have half the problems around here.
Most definitely. And that's what I feel.
Organik, you never gave game. You always charged people for game. And even when you charged people, you still didn't deliver on it. Like, we got a video. I'm going to probably, this is a couple channels. And this is actually before Organik had all the flashy shit. He was taking advantage of his own people. We had a black guy, several black YouTubers, all right? Very small channels, barely even 1,000 subscribers when they first started. And they watch Organik. They love Organik because they fell for Organik scams, right? They reached out to Organik. Hey, Organik, can you work with me? Can you do a collab with me on video that will help boost up my channel? Organik took their money, all right? And we're going to drop this video. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about, or you know a couple of different personalities of the people that we already covered in the past. But we got to refresh people's memory again because it seems like people forget shit all day now. Organik took this person's money, right? They did the video, but Organik never put it on his channel. So you expected the guy to take the video with you in it to put it up on his small channel in hopes of getting numbers. That's not how it works. You know that's not how it works. So it surprises me how he sits on here on the Shark Tank or whatever and talks about, oh, people don't give game, and he used to give game and he used to help out people, and he doesn't understand why people get shot and shit like that because I'm just like you. I just made it. You should just reach out to me. Maybe I can wear your merch or whatever. But when people did reach out to you, you took advantage of them. When people paid you, you still took advantage of them. So cut it out, man. You know exactly who you are.
Like, always protecting me in some way. There been times where people like, man, they hit me like, Organik, I was talking about you, but I stopped that just because that's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it happens that way because I give game. I wrote 4 books. Go to Amazon right now. Put in Mr. Organik. Organic Seeds of Greatness. I became...
You didn't write 4 books. Those doctors wrote 4 books. They just used you as a goofy on the cover and just put your name all over it. You can't even write shit, man. Have you seen when Organik copyright strike like a few of my videos, you know, bogus copyright strikes? He did the same thing with Mike Ray and a few other channels. He couldn't even write a paragraph explaining what he was doing. And then YouTube obviously took him down because YouTube, I guess their automated system will first process the strike. But then when you rebuttal, you respond back, they actually have a human read the crap that he wrote. And this dude wrote a paragraph that looks like it was written by probably like by a 2nd grader, a 3rd grader. Like he couldn't even spell out certain words. There is no way you're going to convince me this guy wrote books. He did not write books. The doctors, he has like a couple docs that have a channel called Speed Docs. They abandoned that channel. I guess it didn't work out for them. They wrote those books for him, is my opinion. And they just put his picture on it, put his name on the author shit. You know, it's all for the clown activity.
Influencer entrepreneur through YouTube and social media. I wrote a book, How to Do That. Yeah. I learned about crypto, I learned about credit, and I wrote a book, Financial Freedom for the People.
I was going to ask you, how did you make, is that how you made your fortune and got all these cars?
Yes, how I got my fortune initially was from social media, YouTube, building a brand, right? Of course, initially it looked better than what it was. You know, they call it fake it till you make it. I call it fake it until you goddamn make it happen for real.
No, I guess they say you fake it till you make it, then you fake it some more.
Yeah, you got to though. You know what I'm saying? I make $1 million like 10, I make 10 like 100. Motherfucker, watch out.
Really faking it?
It ain't faking, it's grinding.
It's goddamn making it look good. You know, that means that you cool with what you got. You know how to play.
Most definitely.
That you have, your respect.
Yeah, it's a business. Like in the day, we are walking businesses, entities. So initially.
So how are you guys walking business entities when you both are puppets on No Jumper? Sharp Tank, Sharp, that shit is all under No Jumper's umbrella. You guys are, this video is published on No Jumper. It's not published on the Sharp Tank. Sharp reports to Adam. Adam is the boss. It's just like when you go to work and you got your manager, your vice president, director, whatever, all these goofy titles, right? Sharp reports to Adam. Adam is his boss. Adam can decide today, all right, I'm going to fire your ass. That's if you look at all the previous guys that were on there, AD, House Phone, all those guys, Adam was basically just taking advantage of those guys. I mean, I think one of them said, I don't remember which one it was, they were showing how much money they got. They were getting pennies, man. Like some of you guys working regular jobs right now, working at Walmart, McDonald's, working at Costco, you guys probably make more money than these guys when they put out how much they were actually making. And Adam was the one making the money. So you guys are not walking business. Organik used to be a walking business, but now he's a bankrupt business, all right? Ain't nobody falling for his crap anymore. This is why he has to reach out and get on his knees for Adam to get him on. Please, Adam, get me back on. And Adam seems like, I don't know what's going on. I thought he had talent coming on the show. Maybe there is some talent, but I guess he decided, let's just expand and, you know, invest in the people that have no talent, because it's still all views, right? Like this video only has 30-some thousand views, but it's still views. It's still going to make money, but it's just not popping like it used to be popping.
I made it through the YouTube thing. Me and my dog, Tall Guy Car Reviews, we were the first black people to do the car thing on YouTube. Like being black and being ourselves, talking, cussing, having bitches on there, like being real niggas like it never was done before.
Your man in the tall.
Tall guy. That's my dog, Slim. Salute you, boy. Still to this day, the most legendary nigga ever. But like we got into that. Once we started reviewing the cars, we got enough bread to buy the cars. My whole thing from the seed was let them buy into me. Okay, this car's gonna get these niggas the eyeballs on me, but then I'm gonna have the merch. I'm gonna have the clothing. I was making clothing back in 2015. One of the ones, one of my biggest brands, I was making that in 2015. You know what I'm saying? So like I always had the clothes, always did music, always, you know, knew how to get shout outs. I was live streaming back then too, getting super chats and getting the donations. I was getting $200-$300 every day. We know that's bread.
Listen to me. Hey, homie.
Come on, man.
2s and 3s, baby.
What? Nigga, what? 2s and 3s? Nigga, I'm
as long as, hey, because it's steady.
It's coming. Do 30 times 200, nigga, 6 racks. Nigga, I was in the basement at this time, living in an old white bitch paying $600 a motherfucking.
Yeah, that was before. That's before people figured out what kind of clown you are. But now you ain't getting $200-$300 on live. That's why you don't go live, because it's a waste of time for you. Cut it out. That was before. All right. Obviously, before you were making a good amount of money. Now you're not. I highly doubt this man is going to make $200-$300 if he goes live right now. He probably won't even make $50 because he barely gets like 50 people, 60 people, not even 100 people to join his live streams. I think he said he went live yesterday, but I didn't really see it. But we're going to wrap up here. This is going to be part 1 because I don't really want to make this 1 hour long. And then we'll probably drop part 2 and 3. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you guys have not already done so, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Also, smash that like button. Just do it right now. It only takes a quick second, folks. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you guys anything at all. Smash the subscribe button and then like the video. We're not here like Organik selling mentorship and bullshit courses and all kinds of coaching, merch, all that goofy shit, all that peasant shit. All right, we don't do none of that stuff. We're opening your eyes, man. Open your eyes. Stop letting these guys fool you guys. Just do that, man. That's just a simple task. Stop letting guys like Organik fool you guys, rip you off, taking advantage of you guys. That is the moral of the story. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section.